CBS News on the hour,
News.
sponsored by Liberty Mutual Insurance.
I'm Monica Ricks in New York. President Biden is in Mexico City today, meeting with his Mexican counterpart after his weekend trip to the border in Texas.
The president's national security advisor says Mr. Biden will seek enhanced cooperation from the Mexican government to stop the flow of fentanyl.
Increase the level of cooperation between Mexican law enforcement personnel and U.S. law enforcement personnel, not just at the border, but at every step along the fentanyl supply chain.
Jake Sullivan says he expects an announcement of an agreement between the two countries will be made as soon as tomorrow when their presidents stand alongside the Prime Minister of Canada at the North American Leaders Summit. Stephen Portnoy, CBS News, Washington.
Parts of California are getting rocked by more severe storms this morning, and it is only getting worse. Santa Barbara Sheriff Bill Brown.
The event is already causing some flooding and rock and mudslides across our county. The most significant rain is suspected to occur between 3 and 7 p.m. today.
The storm's already shut down roads and schools and knocked out power to more than 120,000 customers. A familiar scene in Brazil where far-right protesters stormed government buildings in response to the country's presidential election results. Vanessa Buschlauters with the BBC.
The security forces say that they've cleared those 3 buildings that have been invaded by these protesters, and there have been at least 200 arrests.
Thousands of nurses at 2 major hospitals are on strike in New York City.
We are not out here for wages. We are out here because we want patient safety.
But one of the sticking points in their contract negotiations is better pay. They're also asking for more staffing. There's radical new guidance for doctors treating obese children.
Forget waiting to see if a kid simply outgrows obesity before considering treatment.
There's really no evidence for a watchful waiting approach.
Dr. Sarah Hampel of the American Academy of Pediatrics says the evidence now suggests children as young as 12 could be candidates for drugs, and
children 13 and older could be considered for referral for evaluation for surgery.
With diet and lifestyle changes also part of the medical mix. Vicki Barker, CBS News.
Bird flu is being blamed for the insane price of eggs lately. Have you seen them? In California, a dozen will cost you $7.37. Sonia Sharp is with the LA Times.
Avian influenza, more commonly known as bird flu, has just swept through the country and has led to the death of almost 60 million chickens and turkeys.
She says it'll take some time before those prices start coming back down. The Dow's down 77 points this hour. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody.